Setting up your windows inside Pro Tools can be very beneficial and save a tremendous amount of time. So let's discuss how we can arrange our windows. If we go into the Windows menu and choose Arrange, we can do Tile vertically, or we could go in and tile them horizontally. So these are just some of the aspects of being able to tile. Those of you working in Windows 7 can find that this is very easy to do already in the operating system. Now let's go ahead and maximize my edit window. And I want to store this particular window as a layout to recall. What we do is we go into the Windows, we go into Configurations, and we choose New Configuration. Or we could go into our Windows Configurations list, and we can click in the menu and choose New Configuration as well. This allows me to store the actual layout of the window, and this goes for both Mix, MIDI editor, score editor, and transport displays. So we're only going to cover the edit window in this particular demonstration. But we can also store specific options in how these are configured. In other words, we can store certain views within that specific window. So let's go ahead and create a window layout. I'm going to call this Edit Window. And then I'm going to create Tile vertically. And we're going to create a new configuration. We're going to call this Edit and Mix Vertical. So now we can go in here and click between 1 and 2 and see the different views. Now this is where we can use the USB numeric keypad. Again, I can't stress enough that you guys should try to get a keyboard that is going to be very helpful for being able to use those numeric functions. So if you try to use the numbers on your QWERTY keyboard, you're not going to be able to do these next steps. But if I do the period, numeric 1, and then asterisk, I can call up this window configuration. If I do period 2 asterisk, this calls up the second configuration. So all you have to do is just do the period in any window configuration number, and then just end it with the asterisk. I'm going to go ahead and create a specific edit for the edit window, or a specific view for the edit window. So what we're going to do is choose to have these guys open. So I'm going to create a new configuration, set up the edit window, and we're going to call this Tracks and Regions List Open. Let's go ahead and close them down. And I'm going to go in here and choose New Configuration as well. I'm going to call this Tracks and Regions Closed. So if I do period 3 asterisk, I open. Period 4 asterisk, I close my regions and tracks list. So you can see this can be very handy for controlling the views of your windows within Pro Tools. Now the last thing I want to show you is that we can manage these. We can go into the list and we can clear them, we can edit them, we can update them, we can even delete all of them if we want to. We can have it auto update for every single change we make within that particular configuration. So that could be very handy. But you can also hold down the Option key and just simply click on them. You can get the little eraser to remove them. Now something pretty unique here is that I cannot undo these. So it doesn't even show up as an undo command. So be careful about this. When these are removed, you do not have the ability to bring them back. Well, have fun with the Windows configurations. I think you'll find this a very efficient way of controlling Pro Tools.